Hi Glammies, welcome back to my channel. So this is my first cooking show, so excited. So today we are making breakfast. It's going to be very sweet and very savory, and just like my two favorite things, sweet and salty. We're going to be making, like I said, sweet and savory waffles with a candied maple bacon to go along with it. So let's go ahead and get started. What I did already off camera is I did the Belgian waffle mix, and I'm not a huge fan of this for pancakes, but the waffle mix is amazing. So I went ahead and got my batter all up, and it's perfect consistency. And I included 2 of my farm fresh organic eggs from the farmer's market. So I'm just gonna go ahead and give that a quick last stir. Like I said, it looks great. So we're also gonna incorporate our savory ingredients. So we're gonna go with cheese, and I did a little over a cup of shredded cheese. I'm going to go ahead and put that in. I'm a huge cheese fan, and so are my kids, so I put a little extra sharp cheddar cheese. Like I said, it's about a cup of that. Alright, so that's going to go in there. It looks so good already. Alright, the next thing we're going to do is use pancetta, and if you haven't used pancetta before, it's a fancy bacon, but it's really good, and it smells so amazing. It's already cured, so you don't really have to worry about cooking it, but it's going to get nice and crispy once we put it on the waffle iron. And I'm going to put about a half a cup of that bacon, or excuse me, 1/3 cup. Alright, that smells so good already. Now I got this recipe from Pinterest, and I'm going to incorporate some other things in it because I'm not a huge ham person, but I like pancetta. So that this recipe was for like actual slices of ham, but I figured I would like the pancetta a little bit better, so I went ahead and did that. And then I'm also going to incorporate some rosemary, but what I'm going to do first is take a little bit out of the kids for the children, because they're not going to want rosemary in their food. It's like they're going to be like, Mom, what is that green stuff? So I'm going to go ahead and take a little bit off for them. Let me just grab a spoon, and it's going to take a little bit out for the kids. So what we're going to do now is incorporate the rosemary, and we're just going to do like maybe just one. Just take a little bit out. You can do a rough chop if you want to, but I really enjoy the way rosemary smells. So I'm just going to put a couple of sprigs in there just so it shows up, and it gives that nice little nutty, buttery flavor to our waffles. My doggy's coming down the stairs now. She's coming to visit me. You hear her? A little. Hey, Mama. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and give that a quick little stir. And it makes the batter thicker, and it just looks so good. Okay, so we're going to put this to the side because I'm going to go ahead and waiting for my waffle iron to go ahead and heat up. The next thing we're going to do is move on to our candied bacon. So I have some really good thick cut bacon, and I'm going to go ahead and put it on my non-stick pan I have right here. So I'm going to put a couple of pieces of bacon. Well, not a couple, we're like a huge bacon fan. Like we love bacon in our family, so I'm going to do a little bit more than a couple. So good. It smells so good. And I did get the smoked hickory, the natural smoked hickory, because I wanted to incorporate my own maple, and I wanted to make sure I know how much sugar is going to be in there. So I just got something that has more of, like I said before, a savory flavor to it, and then we're going to add on the maple flavoring, or the sugar flavoring. Alright, so let me go ahead and grab this. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put some brown sugar, and just like a pinch of brown sugar is what you need for all the bacon, unless you're doing more than what I'm doing. But like I said, I'm doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm doing 8 pieces of bacon, so that's more than enough for 8 pieces of bacon. Actually, I'm gonna put a little bit more. Just a tad bit more. Okay, I'm also going to incorporate some really good ground nutmeg, just a tad bit. So about a pinch and a half of that. And then I have really good ground cinnamon that I'm also going to incorporate. and about a pinch and a half of that as well. All right, so basically that's it. It's so simple. There's your bacon right there. Like I said, it has the brown sugar, the nutmeg, and the ground cinnamon as well. And like I said, this is just a savory bacon. You don't want to do it with maple because it'll be too sweet, but go ahead and add your sweetness in with your brown sugar. So this is going to go in the oven at 425 for about 15 to 20 minutes, depending on the setting of your oven and the crispiness that you like of your bacon. I like my bacon pretty crisp, so I do about a good 20 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and pop it in the oven, and I'll be right back. All right, so our waffle iron is all ready to go. It's right here, and it's looking good in the neighborhood. I'm going to go ahead, and this is our batter. Let me get you a close-up of that so you can see. It has all that cheese and pancetta in there, and there's some rosemary. It just looks and smells divine. So I'm going to go ahead, give it a quick stir, and you want to put at least a cup into here. It depends on your waffle maker. So I kind of like to eyeball it first and just kind of look and see what I have going on first. So I'm going to go ahead and scoop that deliciousness in there. And this will yield 4 to 5. And they're, like I said, they're big, they're savory, they're crunchy. So the kids only eat like maybe one, and my husband and I will eat like 1.5 maybe. So it should be enough for us. Alrighty. So let's spread it out a little bit. Looking good in the neighborhood. Alright, I'm going to put this right here. And I'm going to go ahead and press that down. I'm going to turn it up just a little bit. Alright, so it's going to take at least 3 minutes once I flip it and get it going. And so the next thing you will see is our beautiful waffle. So my bacon just came out the oven. Check that out. Is that not good? It's still sizzling. It looks so good. I took a piece, and you can see like the brown sugar and the nutmeg and everything that we put on there. It just looks amazing. So I'm going to plate this up, guys. I'll be back really soon. All right, so I am back. Cleaned up everything because, you know, you can't have a dirty kitchen when you're filming. Only when you're filming. Like, my kitchen's always dirty when I'm not filming. All right, so what I'm going to do for a little side dish, I always have like fresh fruits and vegetables on hand. I'm going to do some fresh fruits. These are some strawberries. I'm just going to go ahead and cut the tops off, and then I'm going to like quarter them, throw them in there. And they're getting kind of bad because I buy like strawberries literally every 2 days. When they get kind of bad, just go ahead and pop them in the freezer, and that way you could use them for smoothies in the morning. That's what I kind of like to do for my husband because he loves smoothies. And so whenever they start to go kind of bad, I just pop them in the refrigerator or in the freezer, and they make fantastic smoothies. They're nice and juicy and sweet, and it's just like the perfect smoothie mix. All right, I also have some blueberries. I'm just going to go ahead and sprinkle those in like so. The kids love blueberries. It's like their favorite. It's their jam, basically. It's their jam. So I'm going to go ahead and picking up just because these are freshly picked, so they have a little bit of the vine left on them, but it's okay. I'm just going to take those off. All right, so we're going to go ahead and plate it up. Here is the finished product. This is our savory waffle with our cheese mixture, our pancetta, our rosemary. I did put in 3 tablespoons of olive oil just to help it from non-sticking or from sticking, and it worked really, really good. So go ahead and add that into your batter. And our candied maple bacon. I'm going to go ahead and plate this up. It's going to be so good. I'm going to do 2 pieces for myself because I deserve it. And then I'm going to put a little bit of my mixture, my strawberries and blueberry mixture. And a cute little tip for you guys at home that have children and you don't want them like to have a lot of sugar in their diet, to use the organic blue agave syrup. This came from Costco. It's like a 2-pack for less than $13, I believe. And it's really, really good because it's a very low glycemic sweetener. So it's really, really good for cutting your sugar. So this is also an option that you can go ahead and do. I'm done, guys. That's it. So I'm gonna go ahead and take some pictures, of course, put them up on Instagram, maybe do a little Snapchat, and I'll have some pictures of the finished product after the video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and there's so many more videos to come. I have so many ideas of what I want to share with you guys. So hope you enjoyed this. I hope that you share it with your family, and I'll see you in the next video. Stay glam, guys. Bye.